Hello everyone. So everyone knows by now 11/11/22 went by and no StarField. I'd rather have it that way though because typical Bethesda fashion releases they have us play beta tester and I don't want that. And I think Microsoft didn't want that, so Microsoft said nail this down, make sure that this is 100% correct so we have a great game. But everyone is now going, when is this going to release? Quarter 123? Quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, or maybe even freaking 2024. I really don't hope that. And my theory is that it's actually going to release in March. Because my original release date that I said was 2/3/23 because, 23/23 makes sense. They tried to do something funny like that with 11/11/22. Figured they would do something like that again. But because StarField is not going to be at the January 25th Dev Show, which is featuring updates from Minecraft Legends, Redfall, Forza Motorsport, and the Elder Scrolls Online, that is not going to happen. But they did tweet the following. To dedicate the proper amount of time for a deep dive into StarField, a standalone show is in the works. Now fast forward a few days later and we get this picture by FunGolem778 on Reddit. And it shows the Xbox box art for StarField, which I think is pretty significant because if they start showing that or that leaks, because it really looks like the box got a little damaged, so the guy just freaking swiped it, ran away, put it in his tile floor, snapped a picture, put it on Reddit for everyone else to see so everyone could get their hopes up. I think that's significant. So the date that I originally used, 2/3/23, is just too close to that showcase to make sense anymore. But the next one, because I'm Dutch and read the date a different way, copious amounts of hopium and copium, of course, with that as well. I think that makes sense. March 2nd, 23. It's still 3/2/23, so it's a funny date. And it's on a Thursday, so it actually works as well, whereas the previous date was on a Friday. It's just before the weekend, means that people have time to get it and then waste the weekend away playing freaking StarField. I'm actually going to take the entire week off when it releases so I can really lose myself in the game because I'm hoping that the storyline is going to be Bethesda-like epic. Now, since StarField is all about space exploration, I started to look in the NASA history and see what happened on those release dates in the past. And I found something pretty interesting. So I still looked up February 3rd where there was a couple of interesting tidbits, and I think one of the most important one probably being the first female shuttle pilot going to the Russian space station. March 2nd though, that is what I believe is the most significant. On that date in 1972, Pioneer 10 was launched, and it was the first probe that left our known planets behind and ventured into the great unknown. It held the title of the furthest man-made object from the sun until Voyager 1 passed it in 1998. So with that, I think March 2nd, 23, I think that's going to be my next prediction. Gives them enough time to put that showcase right 2 weeks before, get that hype solidly going, if it isn't going already, because I know I'm hyped, and I think everyone on Reddit is hyped. Every YouTuber that does videos on this, the comments below, a lot of people are very hopeful. Hopeful that this is going to be a great game, and hopeful that it comes out sooner rather than later, because I really do not want a quarter 4 release. That would be such a bummer to have a year wait. But on the other hand, I'd rather have the game run good, and in not typical Bethesda fashion, because typical Bethesda fashion is just a lot of bugs, and I just don't want to be a freaking dev tester. I want to just play a video game without having to worry about that kind of stuff. I'm hopeful, and I really hope that the game was already done at 11/11/22. They did their polishing. They put the best product out there. It's going to release in quarter 1 of 23 on March 2nd, 23. Because that means that my prediction is right, and that I always like that. If your prediction is right, I'm about something like that. So yeah, I'm hopeful, and I think a bunch of you guys are hopeful as well. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, put them down below because I'd love to read them. That's one of the things why I do this for, just part of the whole gaming scene. And of course, as always, hashtag game for the sake of gaming. If you like this type of content, you can hit that subscribe button, but the most important thing, just a thumbs up, a comment, so I can continue interacting with you because that is the, coolest thing ever. I wanted to say the bomb, but it kind of dates me, right? Anyway, you guys take care, and I'll see you on the flip side.